After receiving the instrument, we need to add water to the instrument first. It must be filled with water before operation. Remove the cover of the overflow hole before adding water. Fill the water hole with the funnel. The instrument is currently full of water, and this is just a demonstration to teach customers how to refill it. Add pure water. Water will come out of the spillway hole when it is filled. Water means that the tank is full. You can stop adding water at this point. Stop adding water and remove the funnel. And the third is a drain hole. It is generally recommended to change the water in the tank once every 1 to 2 months to avoid deterioration of the water in the tank. If you need to change the water, you need to open the water filling hole. Then unscrew the drain hole again. The water will naturally drain through the drain hole. Once drained, the water must be added again. Otherwise, the instrument will burn up without water. Now that it's full of water, let's remove the funnel. The overflow hole can be screwed on a little without tightening. Look at the back. In the back here is a place to install the full switch. The function of the foot pedal is to launch the starting mechanism. We can just install it here. The nut can be tightened here. This is the hole for the power cord. Now turn around and look at the side. The side here is where the support posts are installed. There's a hole under the post that you can screw in. If the customer is too much trouble, do not screw. Insert this post above the machine support hole first, and then just put this thing on. We find this hole and we unscrew it, and then we put this thing on. You just need to screw it in again. Now show the install handle. Install handle corresponding to these holes. Plug it in and push it in the back of the instrument. Just hear the sound on the button card. There's this blue button on both sides of the instrument, and it's got to be clamped on both sides. This completes the installation. If you want to take it off, you can take it off by holding down the buttons on both sides and pulling the connector outward. The installation is pushed in. This is an emergency switch knob. The instrument is in the working state. If the customer sees an anomaly or operation error, they can press this button directly. The device will be shut down immediately. If you want to return to normal operation, just rotate it. Pop it up and you're ready to work. Here is the key switch button. We do have the keys. Customers must also take good care of it. Do not lose it. It will not be able to open the machine. Just plug in the key and turn it on. Now turn on the power supply of the instrument and explain the accessories and interface operation of the instrument to you. Take a look at the instrument fittings first. There are not many accessories for this instrument. This is an eye patch for the patient. Because this instrument belongs to the laser class, it is recommended that customers wear it when performing facial hair removal. Avoid laser damage to eyes. Then there are the glasses worn by the beautician. Fuse wire. The fuse is a spare. You can put it away. Power cord. 3 different probes. The main difference between them is the size of the peaks. Because the face has some relatively small areas, so you're going to use these smaller operations. But it's recommended to use the largest. The middle one is for the facial cheek operation. Now let's show you how to install it. When installing, first look at the position of the probe 2 needles. These 2 needles go into 2 holes. Because the top and bottom lines are asymmetrical, the bottom is wider. So when you insert it, this place is going to go this way. Just pull it off and replace it. The installation of the probe is demonstrated here. Next, look at the handle. The handle has a button here. After the boot will appear this interface. Just click when to go in. And then you come in and you have this interface. The first is hair removal. The second is skin rejuvenation. The last one is background settings. Don't worry about background settings for now. For example, to do hair removal, type HR. Come in and choose the client's skin color, gender. And then this is the selection of the operating position. Just select the part you need to operate. To go in, click OK. This interface regulates the therapeutic parameters. This is the current selection. The location, gender and skin color parameters selected in the previous interface will be displayed here. And then down here is energy intensity regulation. It is recommended to start with the lowest strength. The energy is within the acceptable range of the customer. Then continue to add to the operation. Be sure not to turn the power up to the client all at once. Avoid burning customers with too much energy. This side controls the frequency of the output. Generally speaking, the frequency of operating the body will choose the faster one. Because body area is large, the speed of moving too quickly, so the frequency also faster. If it is the face, it is recommended to set the frequency at about 3 to 5. This is the cooling adjustment of the handle. Handle cooling is the effect of ice around the probe. The laser output is very hot during operation, so the refrigeration will cool down during operation. Refrigeration is generally set to its highest level. Once these are set up, click in the middle. So you're in a state of readiness. If you want to output the laser, step on the foot. There is a laser output. Then let's look at the other buttons first. Pause key. Backspace key. So you can quit the previous interface. Back to the main screen. The operation of this interface is the same. We don't understand to say. It's just a different function. For skin rejuvenation, Now for laser output demonstration and clinical. Demonstrate the laser output. After the interface is ready, you can step on the full switch for laser output. Now demonstrate. Keep once foot on. You can see a red light coming out, and when you release it, it's gone. So this pedal, this is what controls the laser output. Generally put under the foot to operate, so it is a lot more convenient. Now for clinical demonstration. We set it up according to the suggestions just set and then hit ready. The skin rejuvenation procedure is now selected. If the customer chooses hair removal, it is recommended to shave the hair above the skin first. Scrape off and apply gel before proceeding. Refer to the instructions for detailed operation. I'm not going to explain it here. Now we're working on skin rejuvenation. Apply the gel evenly to the skin before operation. For example, to operate the entire arm needs to be covered with gel. Handle this button is for decoration. You don't usually use this place. This button can control the light without wearing inside. So we need to use our feet. Foot control will be better and more convenient. Start operation now. Stick to skin. Stepped on the foot. Then move the handle. The general operating part will go to about 7 rounds. If there are more wrinkles, the operation time can be longer. Adjust the number of rounds according to the client's skin condition. End of presentation. Make sure you wipe this down with a paper towel when you're done. Because if the remaining gel is not cleaned up, it will be difficult to deal with the clumping later. Wipe it clean and turn it off.